Hi everyone, and welcome to today's class. Very interesting day. Today we have the spring equinox and of course the energy of creativity, fertility, rebirth and awakening or reawakening is just in the air, and life is, or new life, is to be celebrated if you like. So each time, each day, your dreams can grow more, like the seeds you planted in the soil. So yeah, celebrate, go with that. And also, if there is something you would like to heal, and this is for healing on all levels. Remember that the grid of the planet is in more harmony, in greater harmony around this time. So if there is anything you would like to do to heal, whatever, nature can help you with that. Being out in nature, feeling the frequencies of Mother Earth. If you'd like to know more, just go to my YouTube channel, Heike Bartlett, and listen to the weekly energy update. There's a little more about that. Okay, so let's see what we get to do. You know, I'm always a little bit ahead with my videos, and today it is really cold. It's -7 outside, so yeah, make sure you are warm, yeah, wherever you are. So an extra layer of wool on top of your workout gear is always a good idea. So we have the little toes in line with your hips or muscle line, little fingers in line with your shoulders, nose, sternum, navel, pubic bone in line. Sit bones together, and then you think like a fountain coming through your head continuously. And ribs together, navel towards your spine, relaxing knees and elbows. And here we are, starting with the reaffirmation of the upper arms. Shoulder blades parallel, and I just have my arms hanging loosely by my sides, now turning as I can, and all this is relaxed. So it's just the fountain is strong. I'm visualizing the length of the upper body and the strength coming from the teamwork of activating the muscles around the sit bones and navel in, and then you notice, okay. Make sure you're not rolling on your feet, but feel stable, little fingers toward the thumbs. It is like, or you can visualize roots growing from your feet. And release. Yes, finally, spring's here. Okay, so one more time, little fingers towards your thumbs, lengthening. Yeah, very grateful for the sun. And relax. Okay, so now, always 3 dimensions if you want to loosen up your legs, your arms a bit. Now, thumbs towards your little fingers, palms facing the back, and it's the same thing, no forcing. Have them hanging, and wherever they are, yeah, the palms of your hands, that's fine, okay? Just sink backwards and then we'll see what happens. Thumbs towards the little fingers, and the strength is here. So if you feel like you're not working enough, think of your center and think of this fountain, activating it a little bit more and releasing. Okay, so one more time, thumbs towards the little fingers, everything's long, just long, and relaxing. Okay, wow. So, with that same muscle coordination, we go to the end of the mat, lengthening everything, just lowering. Have your head hanging loosely, and of course you're not expected to be able to do this. You just bend your knees if you like, and you put some books, yoga blocks, or a little chair underneath so you can reach, right? And don't worry if your back isn't straight. That's also not about your back being straight. It's now breathing in wherever you are, and now you think the fountain long until through your head, crown of the head. Yeah, so you lengthen everything. And just release, breathing in. And on the out breath, lengthen. Just lengthen. And do it one more time, please. Breathing in. Relaxing wherever you are. And lengthen and just bend. And have the blood flow back. Make sure that your knees are in line with your feet. And now we'll repeat this. And we describe the circle with our arm, but it's not about the arm, which is floating, by the way. We look to your middle finger, and it's about the lengthening and the turning of the upper body, making sure that you can well move here by lengthening, through lengthening. That's the idea. So same position as before, so wherever you are, that's perfectly fine. Breathing in and lengthening, and now you look at your middle finger and you describe the biggest possible circle and lengthening, navel in. Just let your arm float back. And lengthening with that same breathing movement or rhythm we did before. And lengthening to come down again. If you are new here, of course, please feel free to take breaks wherever you are, and never think that you have to have this movement range. That's not what it's about. Yeah, that's just what happens if you keep practicing. Lengthening, it's about the upper body turning. So wherever you get to, if you get to here, it's all good. All mission accomplished. Okay, so what's next? Yes, they've shown me before that we do continue on all fours. So this is what we do now. So you've got the little toes in line with your knees and your little fingers. And in this position, navel towards the spine, I always look around where my fingertips are located, so, or ending, so my neck is long, yeah, and that's really important that your neck is long. So we start with a little massage, lengthening between your pubic bone and your navel, and in that same alignment, you just think your nose is in the center line, making sure that your little fingers and knees are in line, elbows as well, and just massage a little bit. So it's not up here. Yeah, we all know that we can do that. Just have that loose, or don't think about it, but really think about the lower back, moving it, and lengthen. And I need to do one more. It's really cold, so this is why. If you notice you need another pace, of course, there's a long playlist and you can always choose another video, yeah? Okay, good, so same posture or same muscle coordination for the next round. And what we do is activate navel towards the spine and just lengthen the leg on the floor. So it's not about the leg, because otherwise you might move your hips, which should be parallel to the floor. You send the majority of the energy through your head and make sure it is activated and not, sit bones, navel are always active, so your core is really, really working. Okay, so how many do we do? Lengthening. We do 8, right? Alternative legs. I'm repeating myself. If your intuition tells you something different, or you need to take a little break, do so. The important thing is when you kind of finish the movement, so you got here, feel, sending energy, if that's really, really the case. Yeah, because then you should feel like you've got a little space in your hip, and that's what we're trying to do, working lower back and hip. Okay, in that very same position, we now use the arm and the leg, and you can either have the leg on the floor or take it to parallel. Okay, so I will take it to parallel here, but especially when you start, when you're a newbie here, you know, you may want to leave it on the floor. And also we do 8. Alternating as we did before, lengthening, okay, and lengthening, and lengthening, and lengthening, and 2 more, lengthening, and right, just have the blood flow down, or you can also relax your back, yeah, whatever you need in between. Take always a little break, don't go. This is not helpful for the body. Okay, so now from here we'll do 4. The 90-degree angle. Think your hips again parallel to the floor, heel parallel to the ceiling, and now I'm lengthening the leg while I'm sending lots of energy through the upper body to make sure that I stay where I am. Little toe in line with the hip or muscle line, and heel in line with your sit bone. Okay, other leg, lengthening, and I'm lengthening now, energy through the head, through the heel, lowering, little toe in line with the hip or muscle line, and release. Okay, 2 more. Lengthen up, lengthening the upper body, keep lengthening the upper body so you can also lengthen the leg. So it's always 2-way, stretch, whatever you want to call it. But the majority of the energy needs to come through your upper body. And release. Okay, just again, taking a break. They're taking us a little slow today because of the cold. So, well, it's going to be interesting on that very day. So now, we start as we did before, parallel, and I'm lengthening through my head and through the heel, and now visualizing the center line and the 2 lines, parallel lines, which is my body, I've visualized the length of the upper body, sending the energy, and that allows me to turn the leg without, doing any weird extra. So maintaining the position without thinking about maintaining it. It's about lengthening in all directions, and then the leg is free to move, right? This is what we're looking for this freedom in the hip joint. Lengthening, lengthening, and lengthening, opening, down we go, and in, and 1 more, and lengthening, and lengthening, and open, lengthening, and release. Right, yes, and the guide saying we just relax the body and see how it is. So just relax your back a little bit. Maybe you want to stretch. Just feel if there any tension, any weird sensation, or do you feel any pain, tired, or do you want to give your energy field a shake? It's always good. 3-dimensional, as we've already talked about it. Okay, and if you like, my favorite, and the kids' and grandkids' favorite is this one. Head down and have your elbows close to you. Everything is close so that we're not using anything here, just everything here. Yeah, and next thing is push-ups. So if you're new here, don't unemployed gentlemen, right? Who want a little challenge. So from here, knees together, make sure you're using your abs, so you're one line from your knees to your head. And we're working with the fountain, as always. Elbows closed, just relaxing the elbows, and then sit bones, head come through. Important thing is that your shoulder blades are parallel. They are not coming together. It's navel towards your spine. So you really notice you're very much strengthening the lower back and with your abs working together with the muscles going into your legs. So it's really this lower part that's protected and that needs to be stable. Yeah, so through that fountain and always cultivating that, this is what happens. Okay, the gentlemen, please ladies, do not copy me. Do your version, repeat. If you're new, repeat like doing one, or just doing the muscle coordination, which results in the posture. Okay, gentlemen, little toes in line with your little fingers, and then you do the same. You just relax your elbows, and you come up from the fountain, or through the fountain, and make sure that you are not having your shoulder blades together, coming together. Yeah, but that you are really having them spread out and lengthen. Working down here, not up here, because that's what we're aiming at. So, a little variation for the gentlemen. Ladies, again, do a little bit of your version, so same muscle coordination, and now I'm just allowing a little bit of energy coming through one heel, lengthening and releasing. So, the majority of the energy comes through the upper body and a little bit through the heels. Yeah? Just do as many repetitions as you like, but make sure you go very slowly and feel your body. Okay, therefore, it's good to do just 4. Relax. Okay. Yeah, a little bit more. My body loves this. Okay. Very unusual, because what I got shown now is like, again, the same kind of thing. So you can do this either on your underarms, which I will demonstrate first, or in the plank position. So we are here with the little fingers in line with the little toes, and I'm rolling on the balls of my feet. That's the preparation, and then I lengthen one leg and I'm rolling. I lengthen one leg and I'm rolling. Okay? So this is one possibility. And it's like similar to that variation for the gentleman we just had. Yeah? But in addition, it's a lengthening here. So in the plank position, it's the same thing. Only when you start, you do the rolling on both feet. Yeah, that's the kind of preparation. My elbows are relaxed, make sure your abs are working, and then it's just here. And lengthening. And lengthening. And when you start again, because you don't have to do, well, you can do just one, yeah? When you start again, you don't have to do the rolling part again with both. You just, as I said, you can just start with your leg. Yeah, and I'm going to show you now a little variation, which you can also do on the underarms, showing it with the left leg first. So it's same thing, but now you open the leg, go back, and then lengthen, open, back, and roll. Lengthen, open, back, roll, lengthen, open, back, and roll. Okay, so you can choose. So it's like lengthen, open, back. The important thing with the opening is that you always think like it's a part of a circle, so it's this lengthening part. And that goes for your heel as well as for your upper body. So it's always lengthening in both directions, which results in balance. Okay, so again, relaxing the back, relaxing the back. And what do they want? Looks like stretching out the legs. Okay, so how do we do that? You just do what you need to relax. Yeah, this is what my body does. It does it by itself. I'm just noticing. Yes, on the floor. Okay, so here we go. Right, back on the floor. You can do either. If you're new, I suggest you take your arms next to your body, and then you just slide out your legs, and it's like a little massage from your foot as you can. If you can't stretch your leg, no problem. You think long, and then the result is what it is, lengthening. Important not to lift from here, what we all do normally. You lengthen your upper body, and then you lengthen here. And if you come up like this, sit bone in line with your heel. This is in line. This is also in line, yeah? So it's all good, you're good. Whatever you do, whatever you can do, you just think long into both directions and like a circular movement, and that's correct. So you do four with the other leg, and then you get your leg up, here, yeah? It's always easy here, whether I'm here or wherever I am, wanted to say. So I'm lengthening here, little toe in line with my hip or muscle line, in my case my hip. Toes are relaxed, and sit bone, heel, so it's not on the floor. And then you don't think of the leg, taking the leg in, you think of taking it, lengthening up. And then you notice that you have more space in your hip, so don't take it in. Always think this long and think energy out of your knee. And then you come up again, and wherever you are, lengthening, up, and think energy out and out. Okay? You will notice a difference. So 4 and 4. Okay? So the other version is that you take your knee here, it's very loosely hanging, or you take it with one hand and place the other leg, the other arm here next to your body. That's also a possibility. Okay? So I will do it here, and yeah. Here we go. Just decide. There's nothing better or worse. The importance is the line. So what or which position allows you now to maintain these lines? Yeah? Lengthening the upper body is always the most important thing. And then, although the leg may feel a little heavy at the beginning, it floats up, and it's not heavily lifted, and you feel uncomfortable in your hip. In your hip, you're supposed to feel fine, relaxed. Yeah, well, me, apart from my contractions, still, yes. Lengthening, and lengthening. Navel in, floating it up, and changing. Please use your own timing. Massage your foot, lengthening the upper body so the leg is free to float up. Okay, lengthening, and up we go. Feeling the back long, just relaxing. Navel in, and lengthening. Just lengthening, navel in, and I think we've got one more left. Elbows are always close to your body, so wherever you are, whether you are here in this position or here, and there's no tension, yes? Okay, so now I'm in reverse. You please do your own, everything in your own pace, right? little toe in line with the hip or muscle line. You could also have your leg bent, no problem. Whatever you can do, lengthening, lengthening, and releasing. And lengthen. Energy through the heel and just relax your toes. Lengthening and in. And we have two more. Lengthening. It's very interesting because it's very calm now. I hope you've got that as well. Because the guides say that, of course, it can not only be that it's cold on that very day when the video is going to be released, but also maybe there's something else now, changing legs. I would really like to know, actually, curiosity, if, for example, there's something that is emotionally a little shaky, yeah, that you may just need some time, a slightly slower pace to get settled, because that's really, really helpful. This workout helps to process the energies, it helps to get trauma out of your body or to shake it loose so you're ready to get it out very easily with whatever kind of therapy. I've had that several times with my students. And relax. That it was just like one session and it was out because everything was ready. Okay, just relax. Head down, relaxing. And let's see what else there is to do for us. Lengthening. Aha. Right, a little bit of abs, a little bit of getting centered, they've shown me. Okay, so we do that. Just have your legs loosely here and take your hands behind your back. Breathing in, sit bones to your head, just lengthening, coming up, navel in, lengthening, and then lengthen to come down. And again, sit bones to your head up. That's the technique for the abdominals, so it's not up, lengthening, so much better. Yeah, so your chin is a little bit towards your chest, but it's longer and longer from your sit bones to your head. So you're not aiming at coming really, really high, no, being long, yeah, and then you notice that you use all the layers that you've got here. Okay, so one more time, lengthening, coming up, and legs up. Again, you do whatever you can, right? So if you're here, that's fine, or here, whatever, sit bones, heels, that's in line, yes? Same as it is here, okay? So you're good. Navel in, lengthening, and relaxing. Breathing in, sit bones towards your head, biggest part of the circle, and lengthening, just lengthening, navel in, and relaxing. Okay, so what else do they want? Okay, sit bones, head, lengthening, up, so now we're at 90 degrees and the legs are hip wide open. The energy goes through the heels and through the navel. If you notice that I know it's intense, so if it's too much, you know, just find the position and go down, or get into the position as far as you can, like if you can have it here, okay, then just be here, okay, or be here. So you notice that you've got your navel in, okay? And you're on your way. The important thing is the work here, not the position, right? So the success is the work there and not the position, as with any of the exercises we do. it doesn't have to look the same as it looks with me, right? So sit both head, one more time. Same position or trying to get into that position, energy through the heels, sending energy through. And now what you can do, I'll do it here, is the heels stay where they are and you just move your toes, right? Just make sure that you've got your navel in. And relax. Okay. And you don't have to do as much as I do. You can do one and take a break, right? It has the same effect because it's about, one more time, it's about what it feels like. This is why it's called feel good, okay? So I'm just repeating this one more time. Lengthen, navel in and in, and relax. Yeah, they just say they want to help us. So we're strong. Of course, we've got another eclipse behind, well, we've got one behind and one ahead, which is said to be, well, being more turmoil. But anyway, we will get through this. So from here, now I've got long toes, and you can just think one line to go down. Don't think coming close, because that won't make any difference. It's just here. You know, it's like a little game. And of course, you can also do both. Right? Just whatever appeals to you and whatever you can do, and make sure your navel is in. Otherwise, you know, you just do a little. You don't have to touch the floor. We do one more time, one more repetition. And like, here we go. Up, up. And if this is all cool, you know, then you can just okay. Right. Yeah. Just whatever you need to finish the class, basically. Okay, I apparently need a lot of stretching today. Somehow. But that's not really surprising, because when it's very cold we tend to draw in everything, and of course we need to come out. Okay, so thank you very, very much for your time and for being here with me, and please, if the channel helps you out, please make sure that we can just spread the love out. Also on YouTube, Heike Bartels, where you find my energy update each week, made by the guides, same as the daily energies on Instagram at Heike Dance. Sending lots and lots of love. You know you're needed in these challenging times, so let's get this done together.